Streaming, got it. Okay, so are you ready, boy?
Yeah.
So your question is, what are the benefits of learning a foreign language?
Well, I believe there are many benefits when we try to learn the second language, because uh, I think that when we learn a foreign language, we can communicate with people around the world, especially when we learn English, because it's international language that many countries use. And beside that, I think we can also improve our knowledge, because when we try to use internet and also reading a books that based on English, we can understand it and also get a lot of information from it.
Okay, sounds good. Next question. What are the benefits of being a foreign language teacher? I'm not sure if you've experienced, but that's your question.
Well, I think it's interesting questions, because my passion is always being a teacher, and when we talk about being a foreign language teachers, I believe that we can learn another cultures, and also we can travel around the world to see a different perspective, different people, and especially the cultures. We can learn a lot of it, and also to make a friends and also a connections with people around the world.
Okay. Now, your third question. Will computers replace foreign language teachers in the future?
It's on interesting questions. Um, I would say yes, because the advancement of technology really make um really make people or uh easier connections between people in different countries. So when we have a computer, especially a laptop, in the futures, I believe the 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 lesson learner or teachings process can be solved and can be transferred to the technology era. And I think that it's will more convenient when we learn through a Zoom or Google Meet, and people can also uh, have a good advice, or even a good persons to teach them from different countries when they try to learn their language, I mean.
Okay. So your last question for part 3, is grammar the most difficult? Oh, sorry. Is grammar the most difficult part about learning a foreign language?
I would say yes, because in my own experience, I feel that learning English and it's really complicated and also hard, because there's a lot of things to remember, especially grammar, and it's makes me hard to understand sometimes. And when I compare with my own language, which is Indonesia, I think it's more easier to learn Indonesia, because I I think that because I born and raised in Indonesia, and back then when I compare with um my second language, which is English, it's really hard to remember um any factors, and also the grammars uh that that one of important to improve, I think.
Okay. So I think that's your last question for part 3. Now let's go
Mhm.
back to your cue card, and your cue card would be describe an English class or lesson that you enjoyed, and your bullet points, what was taught in the class, when did you take the class, where it was, and what did the teacher do that made you enjoy it.
Okay.
So I'll give you 1 minute preparation. I'll repeat the bullet points. And for now, I'll give you your 1 minute starts. I'll repeat with the bullet points. Okay, so first, the cue card, describe an English class or lesson that you enjoyed. And then bullet points, there are 4. Number 1, what was taught in the class? Number 2, when did you take the class? Number 3, where it was. And number 4, what did the teacher do that made you enjoy it?
Sorry, can you share the questions on the chat or group or something?
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, I will do that. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh, have you got it?
Okay, got it. Yes.
Okay, good. So go back to the timer. Sorry, boy, you can start now.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. Um, when when I think on when I have to flashback my English class, I remember that when I was joining the IELTS preparations. So in a years ago, uh, I was learns about a vocabulary about climate change. So in the class, the teachers, I think it's from Australia, taught me about any vocabulary that common use in the topic about environment and also, and especially in the climate uh, change in the climate change. And I think it's really interesting. Even we learn it in the Zooms through. I mean, through online platforms such as Zoom, but it's really interesting and also exciting because the teachers really teach me intensively and also give a lot of feedback because on the class he tried to show any factors that relate on the topic and give us a lot of quizzes, so we have to think a lot and make a decisions what the answers of the quiz. And I think that I was really happy because the teachers gave us some reading questions, so we have to read it um the paper. I think it's paper in the magazine. So
Okay,
uh yeah,
time is up.
thank you.
Okay, so I don't have, I'm still browsing for part one questions here
Okay,
because I have those in my other phone and it's not um, pretty handy right now. So yeah, I can't find anything, but if I'll find those, yeah. So maybe you can try asking me questions, boy.
okay. um I think I would begin with the part one, talking about television programs.
Okay.
Okay, what's your favorite TV programs or show?
Well, to be honest, I've never watched TV programs or shows in a long, long time, but I remember I used to watch Seinfeld. I don't know if that's the right title of the show. It This show is about there is an individual who has got Asperger's syndrome. So I think that's why I like to watch that show.
Okay, are there any programs or shows you don't like to watch?
Oh, definitely. I don't like to watch those shows that it's very vulgar, the words, or let's say the participants or characters in the shows, they are swearing. I don't like those.
Okay, and do you think you will watch more TV or fewer TV programs or shows in the futures?
Or in the future, I'll definitely would just, not watch TV shows at all. I mean, the thing is, everything that you can watch on TV, you can also watch them on social media. I think that's the reason why that I don't get a chance to watch TV shows anymore because I get entertained already through social media.
Yeah, I agree. We move to the topic about age. Are you
Mhm.
happy to be the age you are now?
Well, mm, it used to be, well, I think everybody wants to feel always younger than their age. But I really feel that I love my age. I'm getting into this age or at this stage that I feel like I'm more in control, like my emotions or my the activities that I shouldn't be doing. I know how to say no. I know how to when to say yes. So yeah, I love it's more like we get wiser as we grow older.
Okay. Last questions. Do you think you have to change as you have got older?
Well, I think everybody has to change. I mean, everybody has to change. But I think, as I mentioned, I think, 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 I
Do you
The
get the
only thing
question?
that I personally, the only thing that I want to change are those things that I did in the past that like I've reaped the consequences, negative consequences. So those are the things that I want to change. For example, I used to pretend before that I can be friendly with anyone, and then I got into like these trust issues. I can trust nobody. So now I want to change that. I want to make sure that the person that I am friends with, those are the people that I can really trust.
Okay. We continue with the part two. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
In the part two, we want to talk about started a new business. You should talk
Okay.
about who it, oh, sorry. We have to someone have a started a business. You have to talk about who this person is and what work this person does and why this person decide to start a business and explain whether you would like to do in the future. I will send the questions on the group chat group.
Mhm.
Okay, you got it. Do you got it?
Okay.
Okay, the time start now.
Okay. So that's the preparation, right?
Do you got the questions?
Oh, yeah, you told me, but I can't see the picture.
Oh, seriously? Wait a moment.
I'll check. Don't worry.
Got it? Or you got it, miss? Not
Oh,
yet?
no, but you said like describe a person who's got a business
Yes?
and what kind of business,
Oh,
what
wait.
she's
Describe someone you know who has started a business, and
okay.
you should say about who this person is and what work this person does, what kind of business,
Uh-huh.
and why this person
Okay.
decided to start a business and explain whether you want to start it in the future.
Okay.
Okay, you have 1
Okay,
minute.
sure. All right. Yeah.
The time
Okay.
start now.
Okay.
Okay, the time is up.
Oh, so over the years, I've known several people who started small businesses. But if I have to describe one today, it would be my niece. She's my brother's daughter, and she's a nurse by profession, a registered nurse in the Philippines, and she worked for like many years, maybe 10 years as a nurse, but it was a field work. Like she would go travel to small communities to deliver some healthcare. And then during the pandemic, it was difficult to go travel. There were so many restrictions and everything. And of course, you are also, there is a fear that you will get this virus and then your job is toast, your health is toast. So she decided that it's time for her to stop working, and especially in those times she also had to process her documents, her visa to come to Canada, and that was a tedious job. She came across this online business on social media, and then she did some research, and she found that it was really a good fit for her to start that business. So she started the online business, and the online business is just a very simple. You register and you will get products, and then you will have lots of training so that you will learn how to run your business. And it's a copy and paste system. That's how we call it. And then when she came to Canada, she came last year, and I would see her post on social media, on Facebook, especially
Time is
about
up.
this business. So when she came and we first met, oh, okay,
Thank you.
all right. So do you want to continue with the follow-up questions? And then we can wrap up after. Or do you want to stop now?
Okay, maybe follow-up questions and then we
Okay,
stop.
just 3 questions maybe, and then we
Okay,
can wrap it up.
okay.
Thank you.
We continue to the part 3. It's still talking about choosing work. What
Mhm.
kind of jobs do young people not want to do in your country?
Well, in my country, young people, they those jobs that are heavy, like the construction, it's just like doesn't really. I think I can understand because there are many opportunities for young people now, and you know, more on like, for example, they can work with the technology or uh, just online work. So it's easier for them. They don't have uh, to leave their home, and they can, they can save for commute, and it's a lot easier. They don't have to really carry heavy stuff. So that's why I understand that they don't want to do those jobs that they don't like.
Okay. Who is the best advising young people about choosing a job? Teachers or parents?
Well, in the professional side, teachers are really um, very qualified to advise their students or young kids um, to choose the job, because they know, especially counselors, they know their academic potentials. So they can advise them through that knowledge what job they would prosper, or they would be um, they are good at. But parents, on the other hand, they know the emotional makeup of their children. So in the emotional side, parents are more capable in giving advice to their kids which work they can really handle. For example, if they know that the parents know that their children are sensitive or let's say shy, and so parents can tell, okay, this work is better for you because you don't have to deal with a lot of people, but that work you are very exposed to a lot of people, so that's not good for you. So yeah, it's a two side of, you know, it's not just teachers, but I think both.
Okay. Last questions. Is money always the most important thing when choosing a job?
Yes, especially if you already spent a lot of money to finish your degree, your university degree, and so they money and they already have borrowed money from any or for some from some financial institution. So when they look for a job, they want to, you know, pay their loans, student loans. So first thing that they should consider is the pay.
Okay, that's the last questions, and we're finished. Thank you.
And, okay, so yeah, I think that's about it now, boy, because I think my